Wondering how you can show your love? Head over now to Facebook and drop a like.
Welcome in to Wildcat Sports Talk. Let's join Adam Webb and Tim Brandstetter now.
Oh, welcome in to Wildcat Sports Talk as we are getting you set for Kentucky and Duke. It is a huge game tonight, monumental for the program, and very important that we win this one. And actually, no, there's a lot of teams that care about basketball in the South. It's just that we're better at it than everybody else.
Well,
I understand
that's the
that.
thing, man. Honestly,
Like,
if you don't care about one sport, it's usually because you're not good at it.
It's true.
So it's okay. You don't have to care about all sports. I mean, everybody's got their things they like, right? I mean, you're not forced to like basketball and football. I mean,
right.
If you only like one, that's fine. I mean,
this guy says Tennessee fans care about basketball. Well, that's good. We're just better at doing it than you are. It's fine. It's okay. I mean, like.
Well, here's the deal. I'm sure he cares about basketball. He's a Tennessee fan. But when you get Tennessee fans jumping on our TikTok saying, "Oh, it's still football season," well, they must not care too much about basketball.
That's right.
I don't know. I mean, you could do both. You can multitask.
Yeah, you could.
It's kind of a scary concept for some people.
Hope Cats win tonight. Don't want to hear trash talk about them all year long if they don't win. Well, you know what? Listen, here's the thing. Duke's a good team, all right? So the one thing you can take away from the game tonight is that, I mean, these teams are good. Somebody's got to walk away 0-1. Unfortunately, somebody has to.
Yeah, man, it's going to be a tough game tonight for both teams. I mean, when you come out of the gate and you're both top 10 teams in America, Adam, you're both a top 10 team in America, and you got to play each other right out of the gate, man. The first one that counts. I mean, it's a lot of pressure, but here's the deal, Adam. This ain't like football. For you football fans that are watching on TikTok, basketball's not quite like football. I mean, you can lose some early and still, be a really good team, still go to the Final Four, still go to the championship. But for pride's sake, Adam, we really want to get to this one. It's Kentucky-Duke, man.
Hey, listen, they're already asking us what our prediction for the game tonight. We're going to get to that. Yeah, we'll get to that here in just a little bit. I want to hear some of your calls, though. 859-428-8419. Again, 859-428-8419. If you'd like to get in on the show and talk to us here on this Tuesday night, it's Kansas 39 at Michigan State 32 at the half. That's a big one, and I'll tell you, folks, let me just give this to you Kentucky fans out there that may not know this. And I reminded you of it, and it kind of broke your heart.
It did. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, so Kansas is 4 wins away from the all-time winningest program.
From tying us.
All right? 5 wins away from overtaking us. So I'm just saying, guys, we really need to make sure we keep them down there.
Yeah, I mean, if we have a losing streak this year, I mean, we could lose that all-time winningest program.
Very, very easily. After 2 straight losses to unranked teams, I would resort to basketball too. Well,
here's the deal. We're not resorting to basketball. Here's the deal, Adam. I got to address this first. We're not resorting to basketball. The damn game is scheduled.
Yeah,
I mean, it's on TV. We're not making this up. Adam, did you call and tell them to play basketball tonight?
I didn't. See, that's the thing, guys. One of the things I would just say is that, when you say we're resorting to basketball, it's just that, okay, we have a decent football program, but we also have an elite basketball program. And unfortunately for other college fan bases, they don't get that.
No.
They don't get that.
No, they live one sport a year. I mean,
and it's fine. You can be a one-trick pony.
Yeah,
but we're not.
But here's what gets me though, Adam. Yeah, we've lost 2 games. We've lost 2 games that we shouldn't have lost. I mean, we didn't play well. But that's the thing. Like I said a while ago, we didn't.
Did we really on our Facebook page get a Go Duke?
Did we really?
I mean, are we kidding me right now?
Go Duke. Where's that at?
Right here. I'll put it up there.
Michael Caffrey. Okay. Well.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't say UK is elite in basketball? That's amazing. The all-time winningest program.
Well, yeah. Okay, let's focus on that for a second.
8-time national champion.
We've been waiting on something like this. Let's rip them.
15 Final Fours.
Wait a minute. That's not elite, Adam.
I mean,
why would you call the winningest program in the history of the freaking sport elite? Why would that be elite? Wait. I got a better question for you. Name me a team that is elite.
Which, by the way, that guy is a Tennessee fan. So if we're not elite in basketball,
never mind. He don't understand the game.
Hold on. If we're not elite in basketball, then Tennessee
Has never
dang
been
sure
elite. No.
has never been elite in football.
I honestly not even trash talking. Like, I'm really excited to hear who he says is elite.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know who's elite. Like, I want to be educated tonight.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
But anyway, dude, we got a hard matchup tonight. That Banchera guy for Duke is 6'10", 250.
So he says he was referring to this year, that we're not elite this year.
Oh, because he saw us play
But
a game this year.
Let me ask you. I'm just honestly, where's Tennessee ranked preseason?
Well, I want to say this too, Adam. I'm
just curious.
When we say elite program means history.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're number 10 in the country. So I don't know. How far do you count elite? I mean, is elite the top 5? Is it the top 10, Adam? Is elite the top 15? I don't know. What's elite? It's all your definition of elite, I guess.
And I love the whole narrative that Barnes owns Cal. Well, let me just tell you Tennessee fans a little something about that. That ends this year. That ends. You've had your fun. Everybody had their fun last year.
Oh, that's why he makes as much money as oh, wait. He
doesn't.
He
Yeah,
don't. No, he never
doesn't.
will.
Never will. But call me cocky, but we're about to run Duke out of the gym tonight, boys. Go Cats,
All
Blake.
right, let's go, Blake. Let's go, baby. There's a good comment.
Hey, listen, when he says that, you know that's a big deal.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you,
because he's a betting man.
Well,
you know,
Blake is a betting man, and he actually knows what he's talking about, dude. Blake knows sports, man. I mean, he's big time, and honestly, I value his opinion. When he says something, I value it, man.
Pulling for Sparty tonight? Yes, no joke.
Yes,
I am
definitely.
all about. I'm a Izzo fanatic tonight.
Yeah, go Michigan State all the way.
They need to come back and win this game against Kansas because we got to make sure Kansas doesn't win another game this year.
That's true, man. I mean, I'm honestly hoping that we have one of those seasons that it don't matter if Kansas wins most of their games; they still won't catch us. But who knows, man?
Oh, here's the guy that lives that absolutely I live rent free in his head. Okay, he's the one that's been commenting. He's the one that brought my wife into some comments on here. I'm blasting this guy tonight.
Yeah,
I'm done with him.
Definitely blast him. You can let everybody on Facebook know what this guy's all about and who he is. Introduce him a little bit.
Yeah, so this guy on TikTok, and guys, if you're watching on Facebook, you really got to get over to our TikTok page and check out this guy. He doesn't ever identify himself. And again, 859-428-8419. I have not heard any rings come through. So if you I missed one.
Yeah, that was a missed call, yeah.
If you do want to get through, all you got to do is just call.
So what Adam was saying is there is this guy on TikTok that's kind of started, trolling our TikTok page. And, good banter is fun. That's what sports is about. That's why you started on the Georgia fans that started on you. And
right.
Banter is so fun to go back and forth. One reason I love sports, man, is the banter. And, you can get pretty mean with it sometimes. But when you go to, you don't know somebody personally and you bring their family members' names and stuff into it like this Joker did, it's a little too far, man, honestly.
Yeah. And so anyway, this guy, he's made this whole, his whole life on commenting every one of my videos and just talking about my family and, really making it personal. All because, I might have hurt his little feelings because I made a little video that hurt his feelings.
Yeah, well, I mean.
So.
When you do that, when you hide behind a screen and you don't say your real name and you bring people's family members involved, it really shows your education.
Yeah,
it really does.
Which, I mean, that Tennessee education is probably
You think he's a Tennessee fan?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Okay, let's say this because there's there's probably Johnny's a Tennessee fan and he's a great dude. We both love Johnny. He's a great dude.
He's a great dude.
Johnny's a great dude and Johnny's a great fan. That's how you're supposed to be a fan the way he is.
Right.
But sometimes I don't know if that guy's a Tennessee fan or not. He's just a loser.
Yeah, I mean, whatever he is, it doesn't really matter.
He's probably a Duke football fan and a Bandy basketball fan.
Wait a minute. This guy says 1 championship in over 20 years. Well, do you know how hard it is to win championships in basketball? I'm just curious. Does anybody know the game of basketball that says that?
No, because apparently if you're a good team, you should win every year.
Yeah, it's a championship or nothing.
Yeah, because you know why? Because you get to play like best of 7, don't you, when you get to the Final Four?
It ain't one game
Let
and
me
out.
tell you something. If it was best of 7 when you get to the Final Four, we'd have 20 championships.
Yeah, because we'd win.
Yeah, but it ain't best of 7. So, I mean, that's just the deal. I mean, it is. And there's a lot more parity in college basketball these days than there used to be, man.
There it is, yeah.
I mean, back in the day when there wasn't as much parity, Adolph Rupp was winning them all.
So Ohio State wins on a last-second shot. That's interesting.
Oh, did they?
That's apparently what somebody said.
Thanks for the update, Zach.
So I'm going to try something real quick. I want to test to see if our line is actually working properly, and if it is, I'm going to, be happy. And if it's not,
what's this guy saying over here?
Triple Chin, best crybaby session ever. See, this guy, thing is I don't care to call out his little comments because it doesn't bother me. See, it does come through. So, guys, if you want to call, all you got to do is call. It's real simple.
Yeah. Just call in. But, yeah, so, anyway.
And, dude, I wasn't aware I had a triple chin, do I?
Well, if you're trying to make fun of somebody, you say it. You know what I mean?
But do I have one?
I don't know, man.
Do I have a triple chin?
I don't see it
because I only see one.
I don't see it, man.
There's not one here. There's not.
Oh, my goodness. See
look what he did.
Mad and look what he did.
Look what he did.
Blame it on him. Dude, we can't let this troll ruin the show. Anyway, but here's the thing, guys. What I wanted to say. He's pretty decent troll because he kind of commits to the role of being a jerk. When you're a troll, you kind of got to commit to being a jerk, and he's committed to being a jerk. I mean, I'll give him that. He tries really hard. I honestly think he thinks all day long about us and how to troll us. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But here's the deal, though. When you come at somebody and you say you're fat or you got a triple chin, you know what that tells me, Adam? I can't say nothing intelligent. Like I'm lost.
Yeah.
I can't argue with you on your intelligent level. So I'm going to say something about your physical features.
Exactly. We all trash talk. Don't know why people get personal. And by the way, he is a Tennessee fan that said that. He gets it.
See, that's what I'm telling you. Tennessee's got some good fans, man. They really do. Tennessee's got some good fans, some good people. I know a lot of them. But, yeah, you can't get personal, bring people's family members' names up, and then you got a triple chin. You're fat. You're a fatty.
Yeah. 859-428-8419. And I've given the phone number out about 14 times.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
call it.
Let's go.
DeMarcus Cousins says, call me.
Yeah. Call me.
So what do you think about this matchup? Well, there's a phone call.
Just like that. Hey, you're on with Wildcat Sports Talk. Who's this? See? Somebody
almost had the nerve.
Somebody almost had the nerve. And it's a number from out of state.
Yeah.
So we do know that.
It almost looked like one of those numbers that you call on the computer where you hide your number. Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, this is live. This is straight up live.
Yeah, we're live.
100%. It is currently 8:13 on Tuesday night.
Yeah, and we're getting ready for the Kentucky-Duke game. It's halftime right now of Kansas-Michigan State, 39-32, with the Jayhawks in the lead. So what's up, Scott? How you doing tonight, Scott, man? Give us a call if you want to. Let's talk about this big game coming up, man. I'm nervous, like I'm always nervous for big games. Adam, don't get mad at me, but I'm going to say this game, man, ain't going to make us or break us. It ain't that big of a deal. But, it's Duke, so we definitely want to beat Duke, right?
That's right. Big Blue Nation, go Cats. I'm trying to take the call here. Let's see if we get another call here. You're on with Wildcat Sports Talk. Who's this?
This is Blake, boys. What's going on?
What's going on, Blake?
What's up?
How we doing?
Hey, listen. Everybody got their shots in during football season, blah, blah, blah. Well, listen, fellas, it's basketball. The shit's over. Big Blue Nation's in the house tonight. Madison Square Garden. The stage is set. Go Cats.
That's right, baby. That's right, man. Listen, we want some serious advice, man. If somebody's putting a wager on this game, what do they do?
Hey, let's talk it up here. Kentucky started off 1.5-point underdogs. People are pounding Duke in Vegas. Money pouring in on the Blue Devils. Went all the way up to 3. Maybe 3.5 right now.
Oh, I think you hit that all day.
I like the Cats, boys. I like the Cats. What do y'all think?
I mean, look, I think our experience and our depth is going to carry us to a win. I just do.
Yeah, I'd feel a little bit better, Blake, if this was a few games into the season. I'd feel a little bit better, and I'd feel better if we had CJ playing tonight. But I still like our chances, man. I think we got some. I think we got some fighters. I think we got some warriors out there. And Blake, I'm going to tell you, man, the reason we win this game is because Severe Wheeler is a dog, man.
Oh, experience at point guard coming at us with that transfer. I love it, Tim. What about the big Oscar T in the house, 7-footer down in the paint? How about having that as a piece of the puzzle this year?
Yeah,
man, that's what we've been missing, man.
If folks, if you're trying to get through, you'll just have to call back as soon as you hear me hang up, because I run all this from here, so it's not a big production.
No.
So a lot of people think that.
Hey, fellas, I love what y'all are doing. It's awesome. Go Cats! I'll be calling back in. Let's go. Let's blow them out of Madison Square Garden tonight and make a statement. How about that? Let's
do it, baby. I love it, Blake. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Go Cats, baby. Go Cats.
Go Cats.
Go Cats. This guy says, I can't get through to KSR. You guys are begging Grandma to call. That's a pretty good one. I mean, it really is. Hey, you're on with Wildcat Sports Talk.
Yeah, I was wondering this year you think they got the ball hogging on Kentucky figured out?
Well, did you think the whole team ball hogged or just a couple players?
A couple people last year.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna speak no names or nothing like that, but the old saying go, they showboat too much.
Yeah. Now let's make it
and
clear.
I believe that's what caused Kentucky to come up short last year.
Hey, before we go too far, you are a Cat fan, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good deal, man. Yeah, I'll tell you what, buddy. Hey, it was tough to watch last year, man. I mean, we struggled, man. It wasn't like the normal Kentucky team that you see.
Do you remember old Walker?
Walker, which one? Antoine?
Skywalker.
Oh, yeah, I remember Skywalker.
Now you know I'm a Kentucky fan.
That's right, man. Kenny Skywalker, baby.
Well, just to be fair, we have a lot of people watching, so we don't know. We don't know when somebody calls. We have to kind of ask that.
Yeah, we want to make sure.
And I know one of the judges goes to the game almost all the time.
Okay, all right. So you think this team's going to be a lot better than last year?
I'm hoping and I'm praying.
All right, buddy. I hope so too, man. Hey,
if they can play game, as a team.
Yep.
Kentucky got a good chance going all the way, but like last year, if they don't pass the ball and become more of a showboat, we ain't gonna go that far.
Hey, I agree with you, brother. I think it's going to be a lot better this year. I appreciate the call, man.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank
you.
All right, 859-428-8419. If you're trying to get through, just keep on pounding it. Let's go, and keep rolling right along. Blake says, I love this show. Go Cats. You're on with Wildcat Sports Talk. Who is this? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, you're on. What's up?
All right, so I'm a Michigan fan, but I like come on here,
Okay, all right.
Hey, we like that.
Listen,
we welcome all fans.
Did you see my TikTok about Michigan and how I said I wish the football teams would play each other every year?
I know, right? They should.
I think it'd be fun. It'd be a fun game.
I think it would be one of those games like Michigan, Notre Dame, Michigan, Kentucky, like every year, just run it back home and away.
Yeah, that'd be
so
awesome.
you guys think you're going to keep Harbaugh around for a while?
I sure hope not. I don't think we're going to do anything else.
I really got to ask you why. Why is it that way? Because I'll just be honest with you. Like he's. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's a slam dunk hire. But why is it that Michigan fans are ready to see him go?
I mean, you got to look at it from like the top 10 wins that we can't produce whatsoever. We can't beat Ohio State every year with Harbaugh. I mean, I think it's time for something new, a new style of like play. Because I mean, we're here, we're a top 10 team this year, but
yeah, for sure,
we're not gonna beat Ohio State this year.
Well, man, I really appreciate you calling in, dude. I told you I'm not so bad, am I?
All right, go Cats tonight, though. I'll root for you guys.
Hey, man, we appreciate that.
Thanks a lot, man.
Take care, brother.
Yeah, you too, man.
So there you go. See,
a Michigan
fan can call in and talk to us. I love how this guy is always making comments about how we're just trying to be KSR. Let me just address that really quick.
Now, he said something about a logo. We've got to address that.
Yeah, he said that our logo is a carbon copy, which it's not, okay? But that said,
So obviously he's not talking about our main circle logo.
He's not
because
talking about our-
nobody's looks like that.
nobody's looks like that.
And the other one is that logo with 3 character drawings on top of it, right? So KSR apparently owns all character drawings now.
They apparently do. But then on top of that, I just
Hey, Crystal, thank you, Crystal. Appreciate that comment.
Yes, thank you, Crystal. I just, for me, it's just that, I actually, believe it or not, as odd as this is to say, I listen to KSR. I used to all the time.
Oh yeah, why not? I mean, they're talking about Kentucky.
They're
man.
talking about Kentucky.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I like it? I mean, I don't understand it. I already know who this joker is. What do you want?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh no, you let that call come through.
I gotta let it come through tonight because here's the thing.
I'm just kidding, Vernon. What's up, man?
He's getting ready. You won't see those comments, by the way, guys. You got to go over to TikTok for that.
I'm getting ready to watch this big game tonight. I'm gonna watch Duke this dry wipe the floor with Kentucky.
Yeah, that's not going to
Tennessee did
happen.
in football.
Oh yeah, wipe the floor. Yeah.
Oh,
But let me ask you
played
something.
2
Wait a minute.
games.
Wait a minute, Vernon. Wait a minute. Tennessee barely beat Kentucky, so it don't count, right? Because we barely beat UT Chattanooga,
Oh yeah, that's true.
so it don't count,
No.
right?
No, it does count.
Oh, so it
Oh,
counts.
when we lose, it counts.
When we lose, it counts.
When we
but
barely win,
when
it's
we
barely
win,
winning.
it's barely winning.
On a 3-game. Did I or did I not tell you this 3 weeks ago that you was going on a 3-game losing streak, and you did?
And
You've called a loss.
Yeah,
Look,
but-
you called a loss all year long at every game we were going to lose.
It's
So
so-
a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while.
I mean, yes, I'm going to tell you know what? I'll tell you what, Vernon. I'll tell you what. At some point in the next 10 years, Alabama's going to take a loss. I'm going out on a limb.
And when they do, you say I called it.
And I called it.
Yeah.
SEC's way down outside of Georgia. Alabama's not an elite team. They're about like everybody else. That defense that Kentucky had, I actually thought Kentucky had a good defense.
I did too.
Hey, by the way,
I'm not gonna lie, I thought our defense was better.
By the way, user 3 billion something
Yeah.
something avoiding my comments because of truth. Go ahead and say your comment again because I get so many comments that I'm trying to read them all. Sorry.
It's hard to keep up with all the comments on there and Facebook and the calls.
We're such an irrelevant show that we have a ton of comments. So, I mean, what am I supposed
Hey,
to
Vernon,
do?
I hate to tell you this, man, because you're kind of our hater that calls in. We've got a lot of haters on TikTok, man. It's trying to take your position.
Honestly, Vernon, you're one of the nice guys now compared to these guys.
Oh boy, I gotta tune my game up in a little bit. Well, hell, you're gonna lose by 20 tonight. How
Oh,
about
are
that?
we? Okay.
Hey, I do
You
want
are
to ask you this. I want to ask you
You're gonna
this.
get seriously, you're gonna get grilled tonight.
Hey, serious. All right, serious question for you. Serious question. Why do we lose tonight? Like, what's your take on?
Yeah,
it?
give me an actual sports analysis other than we gonna lose big.
Actually, Calipari against. I've just seen a stat there.
I don't want to hear about Calipari and K. Give me the players on the floor, Vernon. Who's going to beat who and why?
Kentucky's going to lose by. They'll lose by.
So I
10,
caught you
12.
there,
They're not
Vernon. Hey, name 3 players that play for Duke.
Name 2.
I can barely name their head coach.
So then all you're going to tell me is that you're a troll and that you want to tell me that Duke's going to beat Kentucky just because.
I'm troll, guys. I'm trying to keep people from jumping off the roofs over these football games and basketball games. You're overhyped every year. You're ranked number 10. There is no way that's the number 10. If that's the number 10 team in the country, basketball's still on a downhill spiral.
So
what about Duke? What's your take on Duke? Should they be number 9?
he can't name one player on the floor.
No, they probably shouldn't either. I mean, they're probably
so
overhyped.
you know why he's saying that, don't you? Because if we win tonight, it won't matter. Yeah, they were overrated.
I was trying to bait him into that one.
Yeah. Hey, but listen, Vernon.
Well, no, I mean, seriously, Kentucky's football, you guys are complaining, all the fans are complaining they wasn't in the top 10 after watching these last 2 games. I mean, they're not the top 25.
Well,
they're terrible.
I know, but we're talking about basketball tonight, Vernon. Can we talk about basketball?
I mean, I would too. I would too after these last 3 weeks.
Oh,
of
you
football.
would too. I'm sure you would too if your basketball program was elite. But
if they were playing tonight during the Champions
Oh,
Classic with all the elite
see, now what
programs.
your elite? See, I don't watch a whole lot of Kentucky. I will tonight because they're playing Duke. But they wasn't Kentucky 9-16 last year.
yeah,
Ain't that the worst record
I
they've had in the
know,
last?
I know,
50
I
years?
know. Yeah, got me. 9-16, worst record. Blah 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 blah. In a COVID year when we couldn't talk to each other or see each
But I
other
know
or
did
look at each
everybody
other.
playing that same COVID year.
Yeah, I know. And
Everybody
what was
playing that-
Duke's record? Let me just real quick. What was Duke's record?
It wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Okay, so two of the most elite teams
What was
in
it?
college
You
basketball.
No, you tell me what it was. You tell me what the
two
record
of the most elite teams in college basketball had horrible records last year, and you want to tell me that COVID didn't have anything to do with that?
Yes, I will, and I'll tell you why. Did you watch ESPN today when they're talking about the transfers and everything being changed at this point in time? And what's called the shooter JJ Redick, he's now an analyst for ESPN, and he said it's been going on for 15 years, but it's really done a big change in the last 5 years. With the Blue Bloods are no longer going to be the Blue Bloods, and he's got a point because you look at the mid majors that's winning in the NCAA tournament.
I'm not going to
All
argue.
right,
I'm not going to argue. There's a lot of parity in college
I tell you what,
basketball.
I got to let you go, Vernon, because I'm going to tell you why. Number one, I've given you way too much airtime, and number two, Duke's record was 13-11 last year, so eat it. How about that?
Well,
Ooh, hung up on him, man. That's vicious, man.
I know.
Hey, look, I got a comment on my old school pullover, my warm up. Check it out, old school pullover. Thanks, Zach, man. This is like 96 style, ain't it? 94?
Yeah, is that – now that ain't a real warm-up, is it?
No, it ain't a real one.
No, I never
it's a
know with you
replica.
because you've got some real
Yeah, it
stuff.
could be game worn if I pull it out. But I'm pretty sure this is just a replica one. But it looks – I love it, man. This reminds me of like Travis Ford days and Antoine Walker and those years. Appreciate the comment. I'm glad you noticed it. I started not to wear it tonight, and I was like, that's too cool, man.
I did not see your all's comments. I'm going to try to pay attention over here on
Yeah,
TikTok.
sorry about that
So
TikTok. We'll try to catch up
If you
with the
want to, if you want to jump, just repeat your comments, and I'll get to them as I see them. Okay?
Yeah, Adam will focus on those.
I'll focus on those a little bit more, and Tim will focus a little more on the phone call. Hey, you're on with Wildcat Sports Talk. Who's this?
This is Derek. What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
My man, Derek.
I need everybody to call in tonight for the simple fact that this joker over here keeps telling me that we're just trying to be a KSR and that we just beg for our grandma to call in. But I mean, I've counted several calls already, so it's it is what it is. They're back to back, so just keep those calls rolling in, Derek. So what's up?
I'm still rolling with the whole Vernon thing. It's just so classic. Like, you can't make that stuff up. Y'all are in the top 10, but proceeds not to be able to name anybody playing tonight. Like, you can't make this stuff up. I mean, sometimes the jokes just make themselves.
Yeah, I love it, Derek, because he's like, Kentucky's going to get beat by 20. And I'm like, and could you tell us why? Well, no. Can you name three big players? No. Can you name two? No.
This guy says cowbells and Rocky Top, LMAO. Listen, no joke. Those are the two worst things in college football.
Yeah, they
the
are.
cowbells and Rocky
Derek,
Top.
what do you think about cowbells and Rocky Top?
That's almost as worse as Vernon's take on basketball.
Once again,
I mean-
I didn't see your comment, so I'm not avoiding anybody's comment. 859-428-8419
tell him
is
to
the number to
comment
call,
again, didn't you?
but you can't call in right now because I got Mr. Derek on the line, and he's probably got a question for us.
All right,
so what
Derek,
you got,
what
man?
you got tonight, brother?
Well, really, I just wanted to call. I think everybody is, from what I'm reading and hearing, pretty down on the Cats. So I think we should pep them up. And, guys, we got to get behind our guys. We're playing Duke tonight. We can beat these dudes.
That's
Oh,
right.
They ain't
yeah,
better than us.
That's right.
Listen, yes.
And if in case Vernon is listening, we do have some solid guys on the court tonight, Vernon. I'll give you a few. We got Xavier Wheeler, Jacob Toppin, Oscar Sheboy. They're coming for you, Vernon. You're going to be hiding under your covers tonight, buddy.
That's right, baby. He's going to see enough Ty Washington. He might turn into a Kentucky fan tonight.
To be
That's all I
fair,
got, guys. But hey, y'all keep going, man. I love y'all. Go Cats. Let's get this win tonight.
Thanks, Derek, man. Love you, brother. Thanks for the call.
I see. So this guy's gonna make
well.
this guy's gonna make me do this.
What is it? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Instead of just repeating his comment, he's going to make me go back and see because he said, I saw you read it. But
I saw you read it.
Yeah.
Dude, are they 12?
Yeah, they're 12.
I saw you read my comment and ignore it. Like we've acknowledged.
Are you
every
talking about
comment
the
we
one where
get.
you said elite at underachieving with 5-star players? I doubt it. Hey, you're on with Wildcat Sports Talk. Who's this?
This Scott.
What's up, Scott? How you doing, man?
Hey, it's always good to hear from you, Scott.
The Kentucky guy.
What's that, man?
The Kentucky guy.
Oh yeah, you're definitely the Kentucky guy.
Yeah, definitely
man.
the Kentucky guy. Now listen, prior to football season, you were pretty down on this team, and
Yeah.
and we kind of gave you some crap for it. To be fair, we went 6-0 and started to prove you wrong.
we had him turning, and then all of a sudden, now he looks smart again.
Yeah.
Well, I wish I didn't look so smart, to be honest with you, because I'll be honest with you, I don't get too upset about sports anymore, but that Kentucky-Tennessee game, it hurt. I mean, it brought back a lot of flashbacks, man. It was a rough one. I'm not going to lie. It about run my whole week. It was tough, man.
Yeah,
that was a bad loss.
I'm not going to lie, Scott. We've got a lot of Tennessee people on TikTok watching us, but I'm just going to tell it like it is. I agree with you. That loss hurt to Tennessee, and I'm not blaming officials. We didn't play good enough to win. I mean, it stinks that it ended the way it ended. You know, I don't even talk about it.
Stop.
But
Stop.
What I'm saying is, Adam, I'm not happy with the way we played.
I know.
Like after a few days to think about
Yeah,
it, I'm like, man, we're better than that.
Yeah, but wait.
What?
Okay. I don't care. There's not one person on here watching, and it's a basketball night, so I'm tired of talking football, so I'm going to talk it one more time, and this is it. I'm going to tell you, the face mask penalty, the no call, was the worst call I've seen all year long, hands down. And then you're going to tack on another 15-yard penalty. That was a 30-yard swing.
Well, that's what I was getting ready to
and
say.
people that say, well, you shouldn't have been in that position to begin with. Well, we were. The fact is we were in that position, and the ref made a horrible call, and it costed us the ball game.
Well, that's what gets me, Scott. That's what I was going to say. When people say, and we're all guilty of it, we've all said it at one point or another, we shouldn't have been in that position. No, we shouldn't have been in that position. You know, we shouldn't have been there, but it doesn't mean, hey, your defense played horrible all night, your offense should be screwed over. I mean, it don't work that way.
And also, I
couldn't agree with you guys more. I mean, everything you're saying is spot on. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's just the fact that we've got to, own up that our defense was just not on par. Yeah. That game, they just weren't. I mean, they had several chances, some 3-and-outs they could have got forced, but they couldn't force a 3-and-out for nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to be able to get a 3-and-out once in a while to keep an offense honest, but that offense just did what they wanted to do, and I'm done talking football too. Let's talk about the game tonight.
What's your prediction, man, real quick?
First off, let me address the logo issue. I'm not a TikTok guy. I think you hit the nail on the head. That's like there's a lot of young people on TikTok, like my children. So I try to stay away from that. There's a lot of negativity from that, seems like, but anyway, not to sound like an old fogey, but I drew the logo. I can assure it is not a KSR copy, but like Tim said, I mean, a caricature is a caricature. I mean, people, all kinds of caricature. I cannot literally count the caricature logos I've done for podcasts, radio stations. I've done TV show podcasts, everything for caricatures that people have wanted. Rock bands, CD covers, album covers. So that's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of in my life. And this show is completely different from KSR. I don't even listen to KSR anymore. God's honest truth, I haven't listened to them since I found Wildcat Sports Talk.
Yeah.
And it's just different strokes for different folks. Nothing against the KSR guys. It's too political for me. I've addressed that several times. I'm not a political guy. I think let's keep sports, politics. There's enough political shows out there, political stations, political hosts, political TV, radio, podcast. I'm a sports guy. I like sports. I want to talk sports, and I understand the two crossover from time to time. I get that. That's fine. But ultimately, I like you guys are more down home to me. You guys are more sincere to me. It's about the love and the passion, not the money. You know, if the money comes, that's great. God bless you. I hope it does. But you know, that's to me what I like about you guys. It's the sincerity of it. You guys, you are fans. You love, you breathe, you feel it. We feel it when we lose. It hurts,
That's right.
man.
That's right.
Football, basketball. I mean, it hurts. So I mean, I think Kentucky's going to win tonight. I think we got better guard play. I don't know this team real well yet. I've watched both games so far. It's hard to figure out. It does look like our offensive sets are much further along this year than they were last year. Now, I don't know how good we're going to be on defense. That scares me, but it's anybody's game tonight. Let's be real. I mean, both these teams, it's their first game. Couple of legends out there coaching, couple of Hall of Famers. It should be awesome. Let's tip it up. Hey, if we win, fantastic. We've still got a long way to go. If we lose, it's not the end of the world. Let's just stay positive, and I love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing, and just, you know, ignore the haters.
Hey, appreciate it, buddy. We love the logo, and go Big Blue, man.
Go Big Blue. Take care.
Hey, joining us is our partner in crime, the
Alaskan assassin, Ramon Harris. What's up, Ramon?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Hey, man, we're getting pumped up for this game, man. I'm going to be honest with you. It feels weird because I really wasn't that pumped up all day, but now I'm starting to get pumped up, man. How you feeling?
Hey, I don't know why. I felt the same type of way. You know, life throws curveballs at you sometimes. So, you know, I was, I remembered last night that the game was today. And I was like, oh, the game's tomorrow. And then today, my mind was just in the different places. But like you, now that I've kind of sat down a little bit and preparing to watch this game, man, it brought back a lot of memories. Just the anticipation, just everything going along with you doing, about to go on that court. Like, it's a dream when you're in high school. I'm going to go to a certain school and we're going to play. I can't wait till we play the North Carolinas, the Dukes, the schools that you see on TV all the time. So you have an opportunity to do that, and you're doing it on the biggest stage, 9:30 game, primetime game. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see how they come out and play tonight, and see how they play against guys at their level for the first time this season, not individually but as a group. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Hey, Ramon, I got to ask this real quick.
I wanted to tell you something real quick,
Go
Ramon.
ahead.
Real quick. I got to tell you this story. All right. So I went to the game Saturday, and I'm walking out, and I was getting me some nachos, right? Okay. And I go past the bathroom and down over to the concessions, and I feel somebody grab my arm and literally go, "Adam," and pulled me back. And I look, and it's Mikey from the tattoo shop. So,
Mikey, my God.
Yeah. And what's funny is, like, they ain't a lot of people that do that. So the first person that like in my mind, I'm going, now who the heck is this pulling my arm saying Adam? But no, it was Mikey, and I was cool with it. You on now?
I think that works better now.
Is that better?
Yeah, it was better. It's better for me now.
All right.
So, Ramon, I got something for you real quick, man. We got a lot of people on TikTok watching, and here's the question. I want to let everybody on TikTok know that, you know, Ramon Harris is a class of 2010, played basketball at Kentucky, and I know we got a call in, but I wanted Ramon to tell us why Kentucky is an elite program.
Hey, caller, just bear with us for a second.
Why is Kentucky an elite program?
Exactly.
That's a great question, because I guess you could say I've been on the inside of it, inside of the program. Excuse me.
Hey,
listen, you'll be on here in just a second, all right, bud? So just hold on 1 second.
Hi, big Kentucky fan here.
I got you.
When I came on my visit to Kentucky, you just feel it. You just feel the atmosphere. You feel the campus vibe. And then when you go into the program and you see all the people that was there before you, the history of it, when you see just how everything comes together. The equipment from the uniforms, so even the practice gear to the sneakers to the travel gear to the clothes and shoes that you see the players give to wear off the court to the practice facility. Then when you go to Rupp, man, when you go to Rupp, it's like
Yeah.
we play here every home game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like every home game we play here. And then on top of that, first class travel as a team. Um, and then you stay in the nicest hotels. Everything that goes along with it. Some things that you don't really think about, but you just kind of figure comes along with it. But it's different to actually see it. And I think that's the biggest thing when players come to Big Blue Madness. It's like, oh, Big Blue Madness is supposed to be the first practice, and the fans come out and watch. But it's a totally different thing when you come there and you see how interactive the fans are with the players. You see the music, the lights being turned off, the intros, everything that comes along with it, man. So, I just think Kentucky, man, they just every year they find some type of way to make it better.
That's awesome, man. Hey, who we got on the line, Adam?
Yeah, who we got?
My name's Andrew.
Hey, what's up, man? You're on with Adam, Tim, and Ramon.
Yeah, I just want to touch base a little bit what the previous caller was talking about, all the traditions and everything.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. So one of my favorite traditions, obviously, growing up, I kind of grew up during the Coach Cal era.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so one of my favorite traditions is, honestly, Tricky Ricky Barnes coming up there and just beating you guys, man. Cause
I knew it. I felt it. I knew it was coming. But go ahead,
Tennessee has own Kentucky, baby. Not only were we beat y'all in football, now we're taking you over your sport.
Hey, stay on the line. Stay on the line. Let's talk about it.
We're taking over your sport right now. How does that feel, man? Because Tricky Ricky Barnes is coming up there and baptizing people in Kentucky.
So wait a minute. How many Final Fours has he been to?
Hold on. You were not fooling anybody calling with a 423 area code, there, brother.
Exactly.
I knew exactly.
We were
that
both
you
waiting
were a
on it to
fan,
kick in,
and I was waiting on you to do this because see, here's the thing, brother. Here's the thing.
I'm just kidding. I'm at an Airbnb, man.
Dude, that ends this year. You understand that, right? You will not win a game against Kentucky this year. It's not happening.
Hey, dude, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I fell in love with your TikTok. I really did.
That's
I'm
awesome.
glad. I'm glad. So
yeah.
You really just wanted to call in so that I could trash talk you personally, then, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, because you're a good follow, man. I'll be honest with you. You're a good follow. And you've come back even after your losses, man. You've kind of
I told you I would. Everybody said I would disappear, and I'm right here. I told everybody I would. I don't care, and I'm doubling down too. By the way, I hope there's Vanderbilt.
Hey, man.
Is there a Vanderbilt fan base? Help me out. Is there a Vanderbilt fan base I can trash talk? Because I don't know if I can trash talk that team.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. Fan to fan, I really do appreciate what you're doing. I love it. I do hope you guys beat the Dukies. I hate Coach K more than anybody. Hope you guys win tonight. And I appreciate what you're doing tonight because you always come back strong. You back up what you kind of laid the groundwork, and you always you guys covered against Georgia, and I appreciate that. Made me some money.
There you go.
Hey, we appreciate the call, man. Call us back anytime, brother.
Hey, make sure you guys cover against Georgia too, if you don't care, because I may throw some money on the Vols. How about that?
Hey, y'all be some Duke Blue Devil butt tonight, okay?
All right, man. Take care.
All right.
See, now that's how you do it.
That's how you banter. That's banter.
That's how the TikTokers that are on here that don't get it, they don't get what I'm doing.
Right.
And also, I haven't avoided the question, are you going to storm the field if you beat Vandy? No, I haven't avoided it. That's just a stupid question. Like, no, of course not. Like, it's at Vandy. First of all, you don't storm the field.
You better answer that question because they'll have the feelings hurt.
That's a dumb question. So I haven't avoided it. It's just a dumb question.
Well, if they're top 10, we might, but they're not.
Yeah, they're not. So, but anyway, Ramon, have you known about this TikTok thing that's going on?
No, man, I haven't caught on to the TikTok wave yet. That's my daughter, my niece, my nephew. They be on TikTok. I haven't caught on to the wave just yet.
I did a thing, Ramon, and let's just say it got a little more out of hand than I thought it was going to. So.
It happens sometimes, man. As long as it's all in good fun, man. As long as it's all.
That's right.
One of my hit
Hey,
100.
it's been a long year for our society, man. So sometimes you gotta let it out in a positive way.
That's right. That's right. Um, So yeah, it's been awesome. So while we're kind of wrapping this little thing up before we got to get set to watch this game, and I'm upset because Kansas is drilling Michigan
they're
State
gonna
now.
win.
So they're
I thought,
killing
I thought State
Yeah, they're
was,
up 13 now with 8:50
I
to
thought
go.
State was going to be able to hang close with them, but no, they're not going to do it.
Yeah, State's a young team, man.
Still time.
Yeah.
Hey, so there's one guy on Duke's team I'm a little concerned about.
All right. What
guy on Duke's team that I'm interested to see who's going to match up with him.
7-footer?
No.
Banchero or whatever his name is, Brett Banchero. Yeah, he's
Paulo Banchero.
Man, he's tough, man.
I was a fan of his game before I knew he went to Duke.
Mm.
I think we have a similar game. He's a little taller than me, but stretch forward, can handle the ball, can shoot.
Yep.
So when I first seen him play, I was like, oh, he's going to be good. And I kind of kept up with him, and I really like his game. I just don't like that he went to Duke. But I really like his game, and I'm interested to see who's going to be that matchup with him. I don't know if it's going to be Keon Brooks. I'm not sure how they're gonna match up, but I'm interested to see who matches up with him. He's projected to possibly be the number 1 pick in next year's draft.
Well, with all due respect to Keon, I hope it's not Keon.
I just don't know who else to be. Here's the problem, Ramon.
Yeah.
Did you see the report I saw? Actually, somebody commented here that Lance Ware is in a boot. That's not good at all. Like,
good at
not
all.
But
sometimes that's precautionary too.
Yeah.
Sometimes they put the boot on just to kind of take the pressure off. It might not be as bad or stop somebody from playing, but it prevents a lot of pressure being put on the foot or ankle.
He gives us some muscle. We need his muscle, man.
Yeah.
And I feel like that would have been talked about on the press conference yesterday, but
Yeah, we need Lance Ware's muscle, man. That's one thing he brings.
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting to see. That's the kind of, just as a basketball fan, just to see that kind of matchup. We had previous matchups before when we played Kansas, and it was Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins, or if it was matching up with Duke before, and it was Zion Williamson. So it's just interesting to see how things gonna fall out as a fan. This is why you love college basketball, for the matchups, for the history of the schools. But I'm definitely believing my guys going to edge out and get the win tonight.
Yeah, and to be clear, by the way, it's not a Lance Ware excuse there, Kill Bill. It's not. No,
it's just a fact. It's just a fact.
It's just a fact that it's happened, but don't worry. We're deep enough to handle our situation. So,
hey, on a different note, Adam and Ramon, I want to say this because I just saw something pop up on the screen about it. It reminded me. Since this is the first official game of the year, it's a Champions Classic. This is a big game, Kentucky and Duke. I want to say this, guys. I want everybody to keep our good friend and the legend, Dick Vitale, in your thoughts and prayers.
Yep.
The guy's a legend, and he's a good friend of ours. He's been really good to the show. And, I think he's doing good, but he's got a battle on his hands, and I want everybody just to remember him in your thoughts and prayers.
Yes, please do. Please do. Hey, man, that's the voice of college basketball, man.
Listen, he is, and I actually texted him about a week ago when I knew all that was going down, and sent him some words of encouragement, and so he appreciated that, and he's just a great guy. He really is. He's awesome. So prayers for Dickie V. Duke fan, but I have to say that I appreciate you guys, and I enjoy listening to you all. Well, man,
thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Thanks, RK.
And that means the world. I can't even talk trash to that, man. I was going
to
try.
Man. I mean, hey, he's coming on here soften us up and changing our opinion about Duke fans.
Yeah,
man.
no, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Appreciate that, brother. And that's what sports is all about, Ramon. Like, we can go up we can cheer for our team and we can trash another team. But then when it comes down to it, man, we're all just sports fans. We all love the game of basketball.
It all comes from the same place. It's just the love of the game, man.
I believe
it's funny as a player. When you move on for college, you kind of hold on to that until you realize, like, you know what? I'm not in college anymore. For example, I had plenty of battles on the college floor with Chandler Parsons when he played at Florida. Then when I go to Houston and I'm working out with the Houston Rockets, I'm working out with Chandler, and then I realize, like, yo, he's really a cool dude. Like, he's really a cool guy. This is that. But you, like, in your mind, you're like, oh, he's a Florida Gator. Until you get to that next level, then you're like, oh man, he's really not that bad. You kind of get out of that competitive school spirit thing. But I mean, you talk trash a little bit. You know, I had a guy by the name of Mike Kabongo, who was a point guard in Texas. He wanted to do a little friendly wager a few years ago when Texas played at Kentucky. We bet some push-ups, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you do it, but it's more of like a friendly, competitive thing.
Right. And here's the deal. Yeah.
You really didn't like that guy because he chose to go to that school. I really don't like you. I don't want to talk to you. If I didn't know you before we went to college, I really don't care to know you. But then when you get older and you get professional and you start playing with guys, the guys become teammates and stuff like that, you realize, hey man, that it's funny how you really embrace that feeling and pride of your school, and then when you move on later on in life and you meet guys, you realize how people really are cool. So for the guy to come on the show to be a Duke fan but come on respectfully, man, that's what it's all about.
That's right.
That's awesome.
And by the way, for those of you that are commenting over on TikTok, I'm not ignoring your comments. It's just that, you know, we're
a little bit busy.
We're so irrelevant that we don't have anything else to do over here.
Before he takes the call, Ramon, Christopher says, hey, Ramon.
What's happening?
So this is the Tennessee guy again? Because, I mean, honestly, man, I don't normally let people call twice, so this better be good.
Hello.
Hey, you're on the air.
Hey, you're on.
Well, you obviously saw the area code, so you know who it is.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I normally don't let people call twice, so this better be good.
Yeah.
And you're a Tennessee fan. I don't like Tennessee fans.
You assumed I was a Tennessee fan.
Well, you said you were.
Well, I'm a UTC Chattanooga Mocs fan. So.
Oh, okay. Well, we beat you by 5, so that's cool. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. I just want to know realistic expectations this year. You guys. So if you don't win the East, is that the Eastern Championship? We'll go ahead and say that. It's not even the regular season championship. Is that a downfall?
Well, in basketball,
for your realistic expectations
you're talking
for the
about
season,
us winning the SEC.
We'll talk basketball.
We're talking basketball. Well, first of all, that doesn't happen.
We're talking basketball. Yeah, basketball only.
Yeah, my answer real quick is we are the favorite. We're picked to win, so we will be let down if we lose.
We're picked to win it, number one. But number two, they don't do an East and West, so they don't do that in basketball. So like,
right.
We fully expect to win the SEC.
We fully expect to win the SEC in basketball. And
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how long do you? I'll be honest with you. If you guys don't win the SEC this year, how long are you going to stick with Coach Cal?
For life.
Seriously, for life?
Yeah,
for life.
Until he don't want to coach anymore.
So, if the job opened for Coach K next year and Coach K was in availability, would you guys offer him?
If he was 20 years younger,
would I offer him? I don't know. That's a question for Mitch Barnhart.
You personally, though.
Me personally, doesn't matter what I want.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what the answer is going to be. We'll take Cal.
Well, who's the better coach right now, Coach K or Coach Cal?
Well, obviously, man, Coach K has a record that just is. I mean, he might be one of the best college basketball coaches ever in the history of ever. I mean, he just is.
He is a legend. If you're a basketball fan, you have to admit he's a legend.
He's a legend. But I mean, like,
yeah, they're both legends.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But I mean, in terms of, you know, he's been in some of the most legendary games in history. So, you know, Coach K is going out this year with a bang. He really is. I hate the fact that he's going to have to open the season with an L, but that's, you know, that's just the way
I hear that. Okay, so kind of reversing things right here for football season. You guys obviously you had a great start, the 5-0 start going into Georgia. Realistically, expectations. Where do you guys see your football program? Do you keep Stoops around? You offer him a contract extension?
I'm going to answer this, and I want everybody on TikTok to listen to my answer to this because everyone
100%.
takes my videos out of context, man, and I think you get me more than anyone else. So I'm going to answer this question.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, I knew Georgia was more than likely going to beat Kentucky. Obviously, I knew that. Okay. At
Mississippi State, that was a fluke.
Mississippi State was an absolute fluke, but not out of the way.
It was a fluke.
Not completely unexpected because they're a good. I mean, they can get really hot at night, and they were just hot that night. There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
But that said, a 9-3 season at Kentucky is absolutely a season that every Kentucky fan in the world would have took all day long and twice on Sunday. Just understand, I get it. At Tennessee, it's all about elite. It's all about this and that, and we want championships. But at Tennessee, fans need to quickly understand that they need some realistic expectations in their life as well.
Buddy, I'm not trying to troll you in the least bit. I promise I'm not. I was originally, but I'm not now. I'm trying to have on.
I have to say that. I have to say that because I'm just making an example, right?
You call Adam fired up because these other guys have got him fired up on
Georgia
TikTok.
fans, I get it. I get it. They deserve to want championships because they're good enough to get that. But
is it Georgia?
Yeah. But
they haven't won one since 1983, man.
I understand
How do they deserve that?
Because they're one of the best. I mean, they're one of the best defenses we've all ever seen in like years. I mean, have you watched them this year? They're so good.
I have.
They deserve
it. Man. They're gonna boat race us this weekend. They're gonna boat race us. I 100% believe that. But you can't give them that credit because you talked about a national contender, but they have not won a national title since 1983.
All right, so
you
let
can't
me
really say
take
that.
away Georgia and insert Alabama. Okay, so like Alabama, they deserve to always want national championships because they're expected to do that. But at Tennessee, man, like it's different. So yeah, at Kentucky, a 9-3 season, we're realistic. We're realistic fans. At least I am.
Yeah.
My TikTok would not tell you that. Okay, but I do a lot of that stuff for TikTok. Forget this, followers. I know that sounds crazy, but that's how TikTok works. So,
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So 9-3 to me is an absolutely amazing season for Kentucky fans, and everybody that's watching this show that is a Kentucky fan would tell you, yeah, it sucks that we could have went 11-1.
Well, I was hoping for 10-2, but 9-3 was like a happy
but
result.
9-3. I'm cool with that. Now, if we start getting 8-4 and 7-5, then you're going to see me throw some stuff and get real upset. Like that's an implosion of a season, okay? But
so you're talking 10-3 with a bowl win, right?
10-3.
Or I'm sorry, 10-3 with a bowl win.
Yeah, with a bowl win.
10-3 with a bowl win would be another. We've had another season like that in the last few years. So I mean, look, that would be success. And honestly, on paper, regardless of whether or not the head-to-head's different, it's more success than Tennessee's had, is it not?
I mean, you're not speaking anything that's not factual right now.
I mean, yeah, you beat us head-to-head, but at the end of the year, does it really matter?
I mean, based off your TikTok, I granted you're reaching out for views, but granted, head-to-head, you touch base on last year. You're pretty gung ho on last year's victory. Are you not?
Yeah, and Stoops isn't going to Miami, by the way. There on TikTok. I just want you all to know that it's not happening.
Yeah, he's not going.
What is it?
It's not happening. Everybody thinks Stoops
They're
is going
saying
to Miami.
Stoops to Miami.
He'd go to Florida State before he go to Miami, but I just don't think he's going there either.
No, but I totally respect it because I'm gonna tell you how I know your TikTok is doing well right now. It's because you're reaching a fan base that you kind of in the back of your mind thought you were never going to reach, but you've reached out to the Big Orange fan base, and you've got under skin. And here I am, I'm talking to you right now on a beautiful Wednesday night.
And here we are having a civilized conversation about sports. That's pretty cool.
And it's and you know what? It's actually unbelievable. The follower count doesn't even touch the amount of people that see my videos, because I'm just here to tell you, I couldn't walk. It was so crazy, man. I went to the game to the tailgate on Saturday, and I could not I could not walk through the tailgate without 20 or 30 people stopping me and telling me I'm the TikTok guy.
You're the TikTok guy.
That's crazy.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
So
that is awesome.
It is crazy. It is crazy.
Oh, and I'll tell you this while I got you on the line real quick. I got
go ahead, man.
I've got a couple good friends that are Tennessee fans. A couple really good friends, and my
you have Tennessee friends.
yeah. My nephew is a Tennessee fan. His dad is from Tennessee, and they're big Tennessee fans. And I talk to him all the time. We give each other a hard time. And I actually bought him a baseball that's signed by Bruce Pearl that says "Go Vols." And you know, yeah. So I mean, we like to be, argue and fight back and forth and banter, but there's good people in both fan bases.
You know what? Even more so, just to give you this, because I feel
go ahead.
I feel like you're going to be the voice of reason that I can tell you all this stuff, and so the people on TikTok can listen and they can go, oh, really? So I got a lot of family that lives in Chattanooga, and I used to be on the radio in Knoxville, so I've lived down there. I know all about it. I've dealt with that whole fan base, and when I say that it's one of my least favorite fan bases in all of college football, I literally mean that because I've been there. So,
but it's out of respect, though, right?
Yeah. I respect
somewhat.
I respect about.
I mean, you still go see them. You still go see them on Thanksgiving, right?
I respect about 10% of you guys. So, and you're one of those. So there you go, man.
And that's 10% more than I can count to. So
there you go.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Once again, I appreciate it, man. You've reached out to the Go Vol fan base. You've obviously set out to what you've tried to reach out to. You've got under our skin, man. We appreciate that.
Hey, listen, it ain't over. You'll still see me. We got to play.
We'll see.
We got to play twice in basketball. Don't you worry. Well, I'll be right there.
Oh yeah, you have to call in when we play each other.
Hey, 100%. I want to get. I've never been up to Lexington for a game, so if we can collaborate and maybe do a live video.
Hey, yeah, that sounds awesome, man. Just stay in touch with us, man. We appreciate it, and we're going to rewatch this ball game.
All right, I got an actual man. Take care. All right, thanks, man.
See you, buddy.
I got an actual decent question on TikTok. I like this one. If Cal trims down to a 7-8 man rotation, who do you all think gets left out? That's a great question.
I'm glad we needed to address that.
And honestly,
I'm not going to say who's left out. I'm going to have to count on my fingers 7 or 8 guys. That's the way I'll do it.
We're not going to get through it because we got too many calls coming in. What's up? You're on with Wildcat Sports Talk.
This is Will Bolton.
Hey, Will. What's up, man?
Hey.
Hey, first of all, Ramon, it's good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you. We'll hear you.
Yeah, I'm sitting here with my girlfriend. We're getting ready to watch Kentucky play Duke.
Yes, sir.
Big game, man. What do you guys think? What's going to happen?
I believe Kentucky's going to whoop some butt tonight.
Hey, I like the sound of that, man.
I agree.
We got to beat them tonight.
Who's your player of the game?
Coach K. I want to see Coach K loses this game tonight, even though it's his final game to play Calipari. I want to see him lose.
It could be his final game, more than likely, but we don't know that for sure. Who's your player of the game going to be tonight, Will?
I'm going to have to go with Wheeler.
Okay, I like that. Okay. And what's your prediction, man?
My prediction, 90-59.
Oh,
okay.
Cat 90. I love it.
All right. Well, so
I like that, Will. Good prediction.
Will is on top of it, predicting a 31-point win for the Cats. So,
hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, there's this coworker at my work who's a big Duke fan, and I want to rub it in her face tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope so. I hope it's a good day for you tomorrow. Man.
Yeah, I can't wait.
That's awesome, man. Hey,
I'll be waking up with that smile on my face, knowing that we beat the number 10 or the number 9 team.
That's right, man. That is right.
Top 10 matchup tonight, 9 and 10. Let's go. All right, man. Well, take care.
Yes, sir.
Hey, thanks for the call, brother.
All right. So,
yes, sir.
Ramon, the 7 to 8 man rotation. They all want you to answer it. That's what the comments I'm getting.
Oh my gosh.
They want you to answer that. Now, I mean, honestly,
Here's what I'd say it's easiest to do, guys, if you all agree with me. Let's just start with the starting five. All right, we know the starting fives,
Yeah,
and,
but you know
they're
what?
in the rotation.
But here's the thing: they're in the rotation. But I, as bad as I hate to say this, and it
I
is,
don't think it's going to be permanent. I don't think that's the permanent five.
I don't think that's permanent.
But they'll be
five.
in the rotation, though. There's nobody in there that's not
But,
going to be in an
dude,
8-man rotation.
Is Mintz left out?
He's on that line, dude. He really is.
And what's crazy, he's the leading scorer from last year's team, and he might
Dude,
be left out of that rotation.
He's on that bubble. He's on the bubble, man. I'm just going to say it.
That's so tough, man. Because
And
it
we
could go
want to be
either
on
way. We
We
have so
got
many
guys off the bench. 3 guys off the bench, Ramon, that are going to be in the 8-man rotation. We know the starters are going to be in the 8-man rotation. They're going to be. It's just they are. So who's the other 3 off the bench that's going to be in the 8-man rotation?
It depends, man. I really don't think this is the starting five.
But you do think they'll all be in the 8-man rotation, though, right? I don't think they're going to go from starters out of the rotation. But I'll be honest with you. Hey, I'm just going to call it like I see it, Ramon. I love the guy, but I think Keon, man, if he don't bring it every night, bring that energy.
I think Keon, Davion, Mintz, and Lazar Ware are the 3 guys that are on the bubble.
Yeah.
I think those are the 3 guys that's kind of affected by their time being there.
Oh, man, you know what I think, Ramon? Because now I'm going to give you my reasoning behind this. I think C.J. Frederick is going to be in that 8. And the reason is because, first of all, look at his body of work. He's good. He's talented. There's no doubt about it. He's one of the best players in the country. I mean, he's one of the best shooters at least. And here's what I've learned this year, Ramon, in just the exhibition games. Calipari brought in those guys, the transfers, to play. They didn't come in to just compete for minutes and maybe earn it. We have learned that the guys that transferred in, they're going to play. They're in the rotation. Bottom line.
And then you think about a guy like Allen.
Yeah, I mean Dante Allen, man. I mean, pure shooter, maybe the best shooter on the team.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Man, it's so tough because you got the young guys that just came in. Then you got the transfers.
Well,
that's
Jake,
8 guys right there. That's 8 guys right there.
Yeah, and look, Calipari can't stop talking about Toppin. How surprised he's been, and how happy he is with him, and the energy he brings.
Right.
So, I mean, right now in Cal's head, I think Toppin is in that 8.
Yeah. You need that energy. You need that burst of energy. You need somebody that's versatile. Hopefully Toppin worked on his jump shot over the summer, even if it's a little 15-footer, which he started to hit. Cal was actually running plays for him to shoot that little free throw 15-footer. Excuse me, with his athleticism. And if he can knock down that shot consistently like he showed he did at the end of the year, he's definitely in the top 8 because how do you keep him off the court? He rebounds, he blocks shots, he defends, he runs the floor, he's athletic, and if he's knocking down a 15-footer, it's hard to keep him off the court.
So we're all thinking the 5 that's starting now and C.J. Frederick. Oh, that's 6. Once the season gets going good. And so now we're saying, is it going to be Davion Mintz, Ware, Toppin? We're saying Toppin's in there right now. So that only leaves 1 more.
And I think that number 8 varies on how people play when they're on the court.
So there's 10.
It's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough, man. It's tough.
What's that comment say?
I love this comment from the Duke guy. He says, as a Duke fan, I hope that this game is a close game and may the best team win. Regardless of the outcome of this game, I will definitely miss the rivalry and the magnitude of this game between Duke and UK because Coach K possible last game against UK. Listen, that's a good point. I think Coach K leaving will definitely hurt this rivalry. It really will because, listen, the 92 game that everybody talks about and the 98 game that everybody talks about, which went
Coach K.
Either way, Coach K was involved with those games. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough, man. Coach K, not only for this rivalry, but for college basketball. Just,
he really, you know what? You're exactly right.
Just respect given to Coach K, man. He has been there through a lot of the development of college basketball.
You're exactly right.
He's been there. He's been a part of it, and he has coached.
He set the bar.
Yeah, he's definitely he's put his footprint on college basketball. So aside from it being Duke University, whatever the case may be, just respects given, Coach K is definitely going to be missed in college basketball. Just his presence and his everything that he brings to the game is definitely going to be missed. So respect to him.
Let's go ahead and predictions and get out of here, man. You ready?
Yeah.
What you got? What you got tonight?
89-85 us.
Okay. All right. A high-scoring game tonight. You?
I'm going to go 78-70 Cats.
All right. I think this game is going to be an 82-79 game. Cats on top. My player of the game, I'll do that first, is Ty Washington.
I have to go Ty. I mean, I don't know. Can we pick the same guy? Because I was wanting to go Ty.
You have to pick another guy.
Well, for the record, I was going to go Ty because here's what I see in Ty Washington.
You don't need to.
This is the big stage.
Stop.
I'm going to pick another guy. But I'm going to pick another guy for my player of the game. But I will say this: this is the big stage, Ramon. We know it, man. This is a stage where a guy like John Wall comes out to play. You know what I mean? So I expect Ty to have a good game. But I guess I'm going to go with Grady, man. A sleeper pick. Grady, player of the game.
All right. Grady.
I'm going to go with Wheeler.
I love Wheeler. I love Wheeler.
We all agree that
a guard. It's going to be a guard.
Guard, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm interested, man. I'm about to head downstairs and get in front of the big screen and watch it on the big screen, man.
Yeah, me too. We're gonna watch it in front of the huge screen I got here on my porch. So,
thanks, Scott, for the comment. Thanks everybody for watching, and thank you all for the comment. Appreciate you guys,
fellas. I'll be texting y'all.
All right, man.
Right.
See you, Ramon.
My name's Adam.
My name's Tim.
I'm Ramon.
We're out the door. We are Wildcat Sports Talk.
Like what we do? Share this on your socials and tell everyone.
It's Big Blue Nation's best kept secret, Wildcat Sports Talk.